If your drive has become a junk drawer, this is the habit that may finally break. The turn is simple. You stop searching for the file and start asking for the answer. Android Police has a same-day piece with a very ordinary claim. The writer says they stopped searching Google Drive once they started using Gemini. That sounds like a personal workflow tip, but here's the part that matters. It points to a bigger change in how office work feels. For years, cloud storage trained us to be little file detectives. You remember a phrase from a proposal. You guess which folder someone used. You try 3 search terms. You open the wrong PDF, then the wrong spreadsheet. Then you message a coworker and ask, "Do you remember where that thing is?" The mechanism in this story is what I'd call the answer desk. Not a magic robot doing your job. Not a giant automation platform. Just one calmer layer between you and the mess. Instead of treating Drive like a filing cabinet, the assistant treats it like a reference library. You ask a real question. It looks across documents, slides, sheets, and notes. Then it gives you the useful answer, ideally with enough context that you can trust where it came from. That sounds small until you think about the work it replaces. Search is not one task. Search is interruption. It is memory work. It is context switching. It is that little 20-second tax you pay 50 times a week until your day feels shredded. This is why the Google Drive example is more interesting than a flashy agent demo. Most people do not need an AI that books a trip, starts a company, and negotiates with 6 vendors before lunch. They need an assistant that can answer, "Which deck had the pricing table?" Or "What did we promise this client last quarter?" Or pull together the notes from the last 3 planning docs. The everyday future is not always a robot butler. Sometimes it is a search box quietly turning into a front desk. But there is a catch, and it is worth saying out loud. When files become answers, folder discipline changes. The old skill was, "Can I find the document?" The new skill is, "Can I ask a precise question? And can I verify the answer?" That means teams need cleaner permissions, better naming where it still matters, and a habit of checking citations instead of blindly trusting a summary. If the assistant has access to messy, outdated, or overshared files, it can make the wrong thing feel official. So the practical move is not to worship the AI. It is to build an answer desk you would actually trust. Keep sensitive folders tight. Archive dead drafts. Name the source of truth docs clearly. And when the assistant gives you an answer, follow the citation before you forward it. That is the real shift. Less folder archaeology, more question design. Less "where did we put it?" More "what do we know?" If this works, the calm operator of the next office is not the person with the deepest folder memory. It is the person who can ask cleanly, verify quickly, and turn the company's scattered files into a useful answer without losing control.